This is my resume. As you can see, I'm a comic book writer. I could draw.
Yeah, I'm looking for a job, you know.
Well, I have my portfolio, but I can't really show it to you because the ideas in there they'll make you a lot of money, so I need to protect myself. I have a release form. If you can sign this, then I can show you the...
I don't really have experience.
Okay, you're not gonna sign, okay.
Where's my portfolio? I don't have it with me. That's the reason I was 3 hours late. I was looking for it, I could not find it. Then when I did find it, my pictures was not in it.
Man, I had Marvel, DC Comics, man, Stanley, his people, all of them trying to get at me, man. But see, I want to sit up and draw other people's comic book characters.
I could just find like this. Okay, so basically, this idea came, out of a poem that I did called Pain, and it's like pain is like an egg. It just drips with yolk, and it's like the pain of being an artist.
I don't have anything with me, but I can sketch something right here if you want me to.
And I don't really have a portfolio.
Excuse me, you sense an attitude. Who got the attitude here? You do.
But I did bring this great comic that I designed for my sister.
My influences, Spike Lee. He's gotta be the greatest comic book writer ever, right? He came out with Spider-Man, came out with the X series. He did X, and then he did X again, and then he did X2.
Basically, I wanted the story to be about, girls growing up and like I'm not so much into the goth phase anymore, but a lot of girls have eating disorders and depression and all this stuff. So what I did was make a doll.
Man, I got my own characters, man. I know you an innovator, man. You be making things happen, man. Creator, man. And that's why I come in at, because I got ideas too, man. So we can sit down and talk and build.
You want me to leave? Leave and go where? I ain't got nowhere else to go. I ain't got no job, and I ain't going back home.
I have an idea. It's about me.
It's basically with magic marker and paper, just like your average comic book.
Such bravery. The first X was amazing. It was all black people, right? And then the second X, which he named X again, didn't have many black people.
This is wind, and then the angel of death. The angel of death comes, and he's like, "I've come for you,"
I got this one character. I'm just gonna lace you with this one because I got a ton of them now. I don't want you stealing my ideas or whatever. I want to see them up on the screen next year.
No, I'm not leaving.
It's about me being a superhero.
But it's really cool because it has this heroine who's based on me, of course, and she's just great. She has a fabulous sense of fashion, and she just flies around and saves the world,
It was his vision to have two X's and to come out with a third X and call it X2. That just that just shows the level that he's at.
And she just opens the coffin really slowly. It looks like a watch case, so it's really cool. Actually, it was a watch case, but I made it into a coffin. And she just kind of gets up really slowly.
I got this one character named Remnito, right? And he goes in the hood, man, and he basically be jacking these ballers, right, for their chrome rims.
You gonna call the cops? For what?
It's about me and superheroism.
You say, "Oh no, where's my seashell? I can't find my seashell." But it's okay because I have my magic flowers with me.
Takes the rims, he take them back to his shop, melt them down, and he makes them to these medallions. And he goes down there on Canal Street and he's selling it back to these same chumps he stole it from.
So, I decided to get into comic art because I went to fashion school and they said that my portfolio wasn't good enough, which is such a joke.
I think we can make some money with this.
Do I draw? You gotta see what I draw on the napkins when I go to the diner.
And the flowers kind of protect her, Red is a symbol of blood, and the pink is just, the girly color, the pretty, her femininity, that's her power. She's a girl, and that's her power.
Well, I had 3 jobs working in the candy store.
I can draw, man, for real.
But I got fired from one of them. They accused me for stealing a comic, but I haven't stolen jack.
I got 3 kids, baby's fathers are never there.
They never proved it. You know what I'm saying?
His train of thought, to have an X and then to have another X and then a third X, but don't call it X3, call it X2.
I don't know what to really what else to make her do. I just know she flies, and she gets her power from the beach and the ocean and the wind and the moon, and
But see, Remnito, you know, he's a cool cat because he gives the money back to the community. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, that's like my little Robin Hood. I call him Remnito. You know what I'm saying? And nobody knows his true identity, and that's the suspense, man.
I didn't think to bring a portfolio because I could draw.
Where you going?
It's written around me.
I know at the end I want her to kill the angel of death. I don't really know like what happens in the middle yet.
You smoke? Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Brown.
Hey, I need a job.
You want to see me draw?
Oh, also her hair is like vines and stuff, like leaves and like she like gets her like she also gets her powers like from the forest with wolves and rabbits and like you know the moon starts changing and then the ocean's like there's a tidal wave and stuff.
I need a job interview.
Someday, I think I'll get to that kind of level, that type of thinking, where I can just not be hindered by, you know, 1 and 2. You can just make maybe the same comic book series and it's the same name but different people in it.
Hero? I am the hero of my kids because you know what? Them baby fathers are never there. They are never there. They're out with those hoochie moms doing whatever they want, making more babies, and they can't even take care of their first.
I could draw like a puppet or something and turn into like a superhero if you want me to on my hand.
But anyway, so one of my professors said that my designs looked more like comic characters. So I was like, oh my god, I should get into the comic industry. So that's why I'm here.
And I need you to help me sell this.
You know what it is? I gotta go because, you know, my kids are being babysat right now. And I have to go get them because, you know, if I'm not there, forget it. They might pick up my kids and take them away from me. And we don't want that, do we?
I'm ready now, man. Let me know when I can start and we can get this on and popping, man. We make this money, baby. I'm for real, Mr. Brown. Straight up, man. You know I got talent, man. So man, what's up? I mean, you know, man, when can I start, man?
And like that's how she gets her powers and stuff, like to fight the angel of death. And he's like this guy from Venice or something. Like he could be French. He has like this curly hair and he's like European and stuff. And he smokes cigarettes and you know. So basically he's you know.
You know, I mean that's real genius, I think.